Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SF1 GP3 live. We are at the British Grand Prix, the home Grand Prix for this league, and you guys are listening to a voice you haven't heard in quite a while. I'm sure if anybody has watched our streams, but it is SF1 Roads here broadcasting this race for you guys, and it's going to be quite a cracker. Only a couple drivers missing tonight, so we've got somewhat of a mid-pack field. I know that these guys are looking to, get a crack on with each other, if you have to pardon me. I've had quite a busy day, but I'm glad I can be here with you guys, hoping for a good race. I think these guys, somebody might have readied up. It looks like one of the new drivers, Max Verstappen 01, has readied up the lobby. We might see a lobby restart, but we'll see. We're going to stay on board with these guys and see if they decide otherwise. A couple of the guys do seem to be ready. And here we go. That was weird. Let's see if I have... Looks like everybody's on their way out, so that is good. Everybody is moving, so it's definitely lights out here after the formation lap. Let me fix... They're just playing around. They're being really evil with me. A couple guys have disappeared from the screen. I'm not sure what that was about. Can't see. Okay, so they are there. But, yeah, you have to apologize. It's... My headphones are acting very crazy. I'm trying to get them to... There we go. Okay. So formation lap. It is a 50% race, and my headphones are acting up again. Sorry, I just bought a new pair of headphones, and they're going crazy, so I apologize. I'll just, soldier on through. But 12 drivers. I will be joined by a commentator party, none other than SF1 Evil. Once he returns home, he's going to hop on and give me a little hand. So I'm going to try to cover everything for you guys as quickly as possible. I'm, a little rusty at this, but I used to be a pro, I guess you would say. Not exactly a pro, but close enough to it. Looks like everybody's warming the tires. Captain Rufio did a solid job in qualifying, grabbing the pole position for his home Grand Prix, followed by the American Exia. He is in second. He's currently leading the championship by, I believe, 26 points. He's up around the hundreds, I think 125. Ninja is right up there as well. He's going to look for a solid comeback race. He's had two races that haven't really gone in his favor, both France and Austria. Cardinal, the other American who almost won the GP3 title last season. He is up there in fourth. Good showing from him. Killerfish looking solid. Druid, 6th. Goomba, 7th. Third Dinner in 8th, who validated his last lap in qualifying Q3. Sherbert's there. The new driver's here. And it looks like we're about ready to go live, guys. Waiting for those 5 red lights. We're going to keep it on through. Let's go. 5 red lights have been lit, and everybody is away. Looks like to be a good start. Everybody's kind of... Looks like Senna's gotten a brilliant start at the back. We're going to ride on board, make sure everybody gets through this turn. Very safe. A couple guys go wide. Everybody kind of keeps it clean. Doesn't look like there's much contact. Senna is making a charge already. But it looks like Rufio has kept the lead. Exia is right there on his tail. Ninja's right there. Looks like these guys are getting pretty punchy. A lot of them starting on the mediums. They're probably going to switch to the hard compound, which is going to be a one-stop race. Looks like Exia is going for a move. That is a little bit of an outside, maybe looking for the line, letting Rufio know he's there. Ninja is also catching up. Rufio might be struggling with a little bit of cold tires, but we are going to wait to see. His tires might switch on, and he might be able to pull. Exia is looking very racy. We do have a Toro right there, right behind the Williams. Toro's looking pretty punchy. Let's see if he can get through. It's going to be pretty close. Through Maggots and Beckett's, you do not want to go side by side, and if you do, you are a brave man, braver than myself, that is for sure. But it looks like the Force, oh my gosh, I almost said it. Not the Force India, the Racing Point, thank you Kyle, is right behind the Toro. The Toro is gaining on. We do have another, We have a McLaren looking for the racing point, tucks it back in and thinks better of it. These guys are all so close. This is actually one of the first races I've been able to stream this season for SF1. Been on quite a few holidays. Actually, sets the quickest lap so far, even though it was lap 1. We're going to turn that telemetry on for everybody so they can see. We do have Senna working on Verstappen, the new driver. Oh no, Druid is out. I missed it. I don't know what happened. Druid on the outside there. Oh, gets punchy there. Senna looking on the outside, then the inside cut with Verstappen. Senna's going to, oh, they kind of touch. Goomba has to look through Goomba and Senna. Two brothers racing each other. Goomba might have looked for a look but backed out. I'm going to make sure I tag a few of these things, guys. If you pardon me for a second, I'm going to keep an eye on the interval. Exia has taken the lead. Ninja Bear has gone through. Captain Rufio is now fallen to third. Cardinal is right there as well. Third dinner, looking very punchy. He's going to make for a look. No, he's not. He's not going to do it that time. Probably for the better. That corner is not where you want to take around. So third dinner is following Cardinal. Cardinal is following Rufio. Rufio is not far behind Ninja. Ninja is trying to keep up with Exia. Exia has just had quite a lot of pace at the beginning of the season so far, enough to pull away in the championships. Verstappen gets a 3-second time penalty. Already lost Druid, unfortunately. I don't know if it was due to contact or if it was due to something else. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a word what happened. Gonna add these tags here quick. Oh, they're already on there. That is awesome. Used to have to go in and redo them constantly. If you guys are in DRS is enabled. Exia is trying to pull 1 second gap, still sticking around that 7 to 8 tenths. Captain Rufio's looking to fall a little bit. Cardinal has fallen to Rufio. These guys in the top 3 might get pretty punchy towards the end. It's all depending on who might stretch these tires and ultimately go for a 2-stop. I don't think anybody might go for a 2-stop. Is anybody on the softs? Let's get that on there. Detail. We do have Goomba and we have Sass Cattle in on the softs. So cheers to the viewers, guys. Appreciate you jumping on board. This is SF1 British Grand Prix. GP3 Friday Night Racing. Ninja is looking really punchy now on Exia, so I'm going to follow this battle for a little bit. This is going to be quite interesting. See if Ninja can get a toe enough to get DRS. DRS is open. It's right on board. He might be a little too far back. Looks like Exia is making his car wide enough that can't quite get the toe that he wants. He's going to keep the... Ooh, there's a couple tires off there from Exia, so you might want to be careful not to do that over, extend it. I think it's 3 times and you'll get yourself a time penalty. Usually 3 seconds, but I have seen worse. I've seen this game hand out 5 seconds for your first warning, which I think is a bit harsh. These guys, Rufio is looking to fall back a little bit. Sherbert now working on Killerfish. This might be a good battle. Oh, and there he is. Don't forget to include your audio, Mr. SF1 Evil.
I have me. Always.
Okay. I just have to remind you, it was one of the things that happened last season.
Dinner to be up there.
Third dinner actually invalidated his lap in Q3 and started P9. And he's already worked himself up to P4.
Still pulling him for the...
Oh, it looks like Rufio's gotten really wide. I'm trying to figure out these new headphones, so... There we go. It's so strange. I don't know if maybe it's the sound of this game, but...
Oh, Killerfish really wanted that.
Yeah, Sherbert's looking for a charge. Senna, I have to give you guys an update. Senna has finally moved from the controller, and he is now a wheel user. He has purchased a Logitech racing wheel. I cracked on him about it. Logitech. But, I am not a Logitech person. But I can't say I hate on him. I've never
He's running out of DRS though.
He is trying to keep Ninja. I think Ninja... I said it right before the beginning of the race. Ninja is looking to have a comeback race. He's had 2 races that haven't gone in
Third
his
dinner with the
favor.
fastest lap. Keep it going.
Third dinner. Can he pull the gap down? It's been steadily coming down. Rufio has a solid lap, and then he's had kind of a dusty lap here and there where there's a few mistakes. I'm not sure if he's struggling with his tires. I don't know how much time or laps he's put on his tires in Q2 or Q2s. I missed Q2. But hey, it's nice to talk to you again on headphones, Mr. Evil. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been. I've been very busy, as everybody knows. Oh, yellow
Catalunya
flag.
just got a 5-second penalty.
Sector 1, I did not catch that. I'm not sure if somebody might have went wide. Sherbert now looking really punchy against Killerfish. Let's see what he can do. He's going to come out.
You also got Captain Rufio. He's in the back. He's going to go for a move.
Oh, yeah. Right there on Ninja Bear on the inside. Can he make the move stick? They're going to go side by side. Easily. Oh! Whoa.
I think that was a touch.
That was one heck of a save from Rufio.
Yeah.
That was honestly some smooth sailing skills right there to save that car. I thought he was going to ditch it. If it was me, I would have done it. I would have gone off.
Last season, that's exactly what happened between me and Grim.
Oh, it's happened to me and Krana quite a lot last season. He would know. If he's watching, Aaron. Hi, Aaron. I had PTSD from you hitting me every race last season. So Exia.
Every race, every corner.
Exia is not really pulling a gap on Ninja Bear. Third dinner has finally gotten himself up to the battle of podium. He was quickest in Q2.
3 yellows.
I think he's really comfortable on this track with his setup in the car. Cardinal running 5th. Intervals are still somewhat around the same. 5 tenths, 6 tenths, 8 tenths in it. Right now, Ninja's doing what he... Before it?
I wonder why Sherbert went on hard. Because from memory, this track, you can do mediums to softs.
Yellow flag, no, Sherbert's out. Where'd he lose it? He must have lost it right there out of that fast corner. Right before Maggots and Beckett's. Ninja is doing what he can, but he just doesn't have enough of a toe to get around Exia. Exia must be running some serious low wings here. Yeah, I'm going to pick on Exia after this race. His gamer tag is Exia 1984, but on his car, his number is 98. I don't know if you've noticed that. I'm going to ask him why it's not 84. Whoa, Exia
he's going
gets
for it.
Really
Exia was loose there.
This is going to be quite a battle. Oh, Ninja seems like he got a little loose out of there. Third dinners pulling these two in like crazy. And third dinner's going to get DRS. Third dinner has improved massively from when he's begun. Ninja too far back with the DRS. He's going to have to pull behind Exia. I don't think Exia has this one in the bag. Not like the last 2 races. I think he's going to have to work for this one today.
He did say coming into this weekend, this wasn't a great track for him.
It's something with, I don't know, it's something with the Americans. We just don't have...
Ninja goes way too wide there.
I saw that. He's going to have to take it easy. He's going to get himself a time penalty. Drew Meggins and Beckett's third dinner is not too far behind.
Third dinner is just so much more confident.
I'm going to ride with third dinner here because he's going to have DRS. He's in with that second. Let's see if anybody makes a move on Exia. Exia is going to be left to try to fight these guys off. It looks like Exia is definitely running. No, he's only running high ERS.
I don't think the DRS here is that effective.
It's not if you're running such a low downforce in the car. Yellow sector 2. Looks like Senna's lost it. 10-second
and the 10-second time penalty on top of it.
That's a bit rough. Like you crash and you come off worse and you lose time and they give you a 10-second penalty. Codemasters. Nevertheless, third dinner is still right with these guys. Can he get around? I think if he gets around Ninja, the best thing Ninja can do is try to hold on to the back of Third Dinner. Because I think Third Dinner definitely has the pace to kind of pull up with Exia here.
Just before the braking zone, Third Dinner lifted.
Third Dinner might be looking at his first win in SF1. Senna,
to be
3
fair
second
with
time
Rufio,
penalty.
he's still thereabouts.
I think this one's going to come down to time penalties. Who's more consecutive and race cleaner? You think it's going to be Third Dinner?
That or yeah, definitely. I've already gone into the GP3 chat and said he has to win, so you can't let me down.
Well, you know how many times people listen to you say that.
But then you also 9 out of 10. Did they come
9
through?
9 out of 10.
Eke's come through.
Well, it's Eke. That's why we call him Captain Eke.
Oh yeah, it is Captain Eke.
Ninja he doesn't have what, I don't know, he's... I think he's really got to get closer. Oh, Third Dinner's really close now.
I think Ninja's tires are starting to go off.
Lap 8.
Third Dinner, got to be really careful there.
He's got to do what...
Killerfish has already gone into the pits.
Killerfish pits. What he's going to... I think it's way too early for the hards. Those hards are going to be shot by the time he's done. I think lap about 11 to 12 when you see Third Dinner is right there.
So pit strategy from memory, if you start on a set of softs, they'll take lap 10. And then
10
the
or 11,
remaining
depending
16
on how
you
you
have
take
an
care of
option
them.
between mediums and hards.
Third Dinner is looking quite racy here. Sorry to interrupt. Third Dinner's right behind Ninja now. He's got to make it. I definitely would not go side by side through that corner. I need to learn that corner's name. Obviously, I know Maggots and Beckett's probably the most popular part of the track, leading into that back stretch with the DRS. He loses a little bit of time here. Those tires are starting to be a little grained. So I think everybody in front three here, once they get through Maggots and Beckett's, they just lose any type of, you know, I guess you'd say like run you could have by the time they get the DRS. They don't have anywhere to go because they're so far behind the car in front. So they use the DRS just to pull back up before the start-finish line.
Yeah,
Ninja, whoa!
Yeah, that was a long curve.
Oh yeah, that was dangerous. He's lucky to survive that.
Whoa.
If that was me, I would have crashed. I would have crashed.
Ninja
really
was
bad.
3 second time penalty.
So Third Dinner almost pulled Ninja's gearbox. I think Ninja's really starting to struggle now.
That's how he goes.
Come on,
so
X
X
is
is on
a better view.
2.
Well, this is allowing Rufio. I'm keeping an eye on Rufio. Everybody else is pretty much spaced out. So, I mean, probably the best thing you want to see is these top guys racing each other. And racing clean, too.
I don't see pit windows probably around about 15, 16.
Third Dinner goes a little wide. Ninja goes a little bit wide. Looks like Rufio loses out a bit once we get around to this fast corner. He might be feathering it a little bit through that corner to, you know, hang on to the car.
Gonna have a go here.
That's what he needed. Can he get
really
it?
Close.
Ninja does have DRS though on Exia. Is he gonna send it on the inside? Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Very respectful. That was a... Oh no!
To make a move stick.
Is Ninja gonna come back? No, he doesn't. He backs out. That right. Oh, that was close. Ninja poked his nose in to see if he could get his run on Third Dinner.
Don't forget Rufio. 7 tenths now.
I see him. I'm watching. Let's see if Third Dinner can pull that gap down to Exia. These two battling each other have lost it a little bit. Who's lost it here? Senna, I think, lost it again. Or it might have been Killerfish. No, I think it was Senna.
Gimba's into the pits.
I gotta hand it to Catalunya. He's just hanging back there, doing what he needs to. He's already in the points, so if he keeps it a clean race, he's got points in the bag. Gimba dives for the pits. He took softs. He took softs to lap 10.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Their dinner is starting to pull that gap down now. XC is right in his sights.
He's
in
dragging
the DRS
things
zone.
along.
He's definitely going to have DRS.
It's nice that it's the top 4 are like different cars as well.
Alpha, Williams, Ferrari, and the Reliant. Everybody knows I'm happy the Alpha's up front. Even though it has nothing to do with me this season, still everybody already knows I love Alpha. It's the underdog story. Like when they're riding in whoa! Third dinner almost lost it. He's definitely running.
Really goes for it. He really wants it.
I think he's definitely running a very loose but fast setup. Either that or his tires are starting to really go off. He does have DRS. Ninja has DRS. No, he does not. Rufio is starting to pull in. Ninja. I will say, this game looks way better though. What does it call it? Oh man, I forgot the word. Spectating. That's what it is. No, spectating. This game is a lot nicer than the last game.
Senna's closing in on Killerfish with his 11 lap meet.
Maybe the wheel is starting to come alive to him. It does take a bit. He is he is pretty brave to dive onto a race, only having bought the wheel yesterday. I would have never attempted that. He does seem to be pretty smooth. I'm going to watch him. See that wheel? It's just so much nicer instead of watching your clips of you driving around. No twitch. Does he keep it full throttle through there? No, he shifts down to 6th.
London is really close. Less than 2
Jump back on.
Really lost out going in there though.
These guys, the top
Notice
4
that
guys.
It takes a wider line compared to Sia.
That might be a good shout, might not be. Rufio's right there, third dinner's right there. All these guys have DRS on XE, and XE is doing what he has to keep his car ahead of everybody. Might just come down to the fact that he's not in dirty air, he's in clean air, which is allowing him to pull away.
Right, they're about to lap Catalunya, so hopefully he gets out of everyone's way.
Let's see. I'm gonna ride with Exia just to make sure. See if Catalunya moves out of the way. Oh, they're gonna come up to him right before negative Beckett's. He's gonna move out of the way. Third dinner is not too far behind. Ooh.
Good man.
Wow, he really got out of the way. He got out of the way and some. Third dinner is looking for a shot. No, a little too far back. Yellow flag, sector 3. Not sure who that's for. And third dinner is looking.
It's probably Catalunya for staying off.
Yeah, that could be it.
Ooh, third dinner a bit deep.
Oh, Ninja's looking for a look. Might be a little bit too far back. These guys are really respecting each other, though. I have to hand it to him. Cardinal, no! Where did Cardinal go?
Trying to put board with Killerfish real quick.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Killerfish grabs a lot of grass. Send it not too far behind. Not in the range of DRS, though. Look at the difference. Killerfish.
Car.
Yeah, I don't know. There is.
Is that in the pits?
Oh,
he's crashed into the pits.
He's crashed into the pits. Uh-oh. You might have something to say about that.
I think something might have happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Because look, Catalunya's in the pits as well.
It's almost reminiscent of our co-op season. I went screaming past, almost wrecking. Almost hit the pit lane. It's a Third dinner is not too far behind. Looks like Ninja's starting to lose a little bit of time. Captain Rufio is really pulling in Ninja now. Can Killerfish
Rufio's
get
in a good
himself
position
up here?
because Ninja's got 6-second penalty.
Ooh, third dinner goes really wide. Do me a favor. Oh, a lot of guys diving for the
Rufio
pits.
into the pits.
Exia into the pits as well.
Exia into the pits.
Exia gets a 5-second stop go for speeding in the pit lane.
I don't know if that was the glitch where it pulls you into the pits, or if that was him. But I feel like lap 14, that's too early.
Let's see if anybody pips. Exia's on his way out. Ninja gets out ahead of Captain Rufio only just. So third dinner stays out. Wonder if
But
the
then needs
undercut.
to have like the best outlap ever.
Let's get off that view. Senna doing a pretty good job here. These guys have moved to softs. They're doing a 2-stop today. Interesting. They called my bluff. I thought maybe they would go for the 1-stop mediums to hards, but no, they're doing the 2-stop medium to 2 sets of softs.
No, those softs will go to the end. Softs will do 10 laps easily.
If they're fresh. You're right.
No, even a youth set. So when I was practicing, with the qualifying set of softs from Q2, the pit strategy will lap 10, and then you go onto a set of mediums.
To the end.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't too sure why Johnny Sherbert was on a set of hards. I thought no one would touch it.
He might have pitted. I mean, Killerfish is out on hards as well. Senna does get around Killerfish. Whoa. I bet Senna's really enjoying that wheel. Look at Rufio.
Rufio.
Ninja backs out of it.
Tires are fresh. Right, got to ride on board with.
So let's see. Here comes
Third
third dinner.
Where does he come up?
Exia is just now across the start-finish line. Exia
This is going to be close.
on his way out now. Only comes out a second, about 1.8 seconds behind. 1.5, 1.6. He's going to have fresher tires too towards the end. And Exia does have that 5-second stop go. So Exia right now, bearing any other penalties that some of these guys might have, might fall down to third, might even fall down to fourth. It's the curse of the American commentator, man. Every time I commentate for these guys, any of the Americans always seem to have, issues. Exia wins this race, wins the next race, wins the following race, and then the first race I commentate, he's get the, I don't know if that was the glitch that pulled you in like you said, but unfortunate for that 5-second stop go.
Ooh, center of gravel there.
10 laps to go in the British Grand Prix. Can third dinner win his home Grand Prix and take it away from Exia? He's going to be on a fresher set by 1 lap, which really makes a difference when you're on a set of softs towards the end, especially towards the end of the stint.
I think though, but then if he's going to make a move, it has to be soon. Because I think Exia is a lot better than most with tires.
Exia sets the quickest time. Ninja sets the quickest time. Ninja is on a stormer now. Captain Rufio seemed to fall away just a bit to Ninja.
Into the pits.
Sent it into the
He
pits.
should slot back in just behind Gumba.
The two brothers.
How
This
long is the pit lane here? 30 seconds? The long ones.
Oh no, it's pretty much the longest one in the calendar, man. I think it's like 36 seconds. It's pretty long. The entrance is what really kills you. Or the entry, that is. So third dinner really punchy on Exia
Yeah,
now.
third dinner's really going for it.
Gonna go through Maggots and Beckett's. This is kind of where he loses a little bit of time, I've noticed. Exia grabs a little bit of the grass. Oh, Exia gets really out of shape there. This might be right on par for third dinner to make a move. DRS is open. He's going to look to the inside. Nice switch. That was quite a little fake out. Exia is going to look for the comeback here. Exia is going to think about maybe pulling it to the inside. No, he's going to hang for the outside look. Gives each other room. That is
go wide.
That is some classic good racing. Exia goes really wide. Oh no, Exia 3-second time penalty. Do me a favor. Let me know if
I'll say this. Rufio is in good position.
Let's say
if he can hold it.
I think Ninja does have a 3-second time penalty. Can you check on
Ninja has 6.
He has 6 seconds. What about Rufio?
Rufio's got 3. Ninja's got 6. Exia's got 3.
Plus that 5 seconds stop go.
Not too sure what that is.
8.
And third dinner's only got 1 warning.
Nice. So third dinner's in control of this race. It's his to lose. Though now he's going to play.
What he needs to do now is build a gap and let.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to play guinea pig to the 2 behind him. Because they're going to pull DRS off of him and his toe. But he is in clean air, so that's going to help him a lot.
Ninja is closing in. Less than 3 attempts.
Senna gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, who's gone off? Catalunya has gone off. Took me a little bit to get my stride back, but if you guys are watching, I'm sure you guys know that it sounds a little bit more like the old SF1 roads instead of, jumping right into this. Ninja is right there. I think Rufio's just kind of hanging back, taking care of the tires, trying not to get another warning. Listening to the smooth sounds of SF1 Evil as well. Catalunya is out of the race. All he had to do was finish. He was only actually three laps away from grabbing points. We do the following 90% or the last 5 laps.
The battle between Senna and Goomba ain't over either. 8 laps, 10 seconds.
Let's see if Senna. Yeah, I was to say, let's see if Senna can use those softs and pull up to his brother. I think he's starting to regret teaching his brother a lot during the last season, helping him speed up. Now, especially now that he's right behind his brother. That's bragging rights going on.
It seems Exia's starting to pull back. 1.6 seconds off third dinner.
Whoa, Ninja. Maybe the softs not picked up. I noticed sometimes you slap on a set of tires and they just don't feel like they would in qualifying. It's completely off. The car feels different. Here we go. Ninja's gonna go for the outside look on Exia. Very close. Backs out of it.
Is he gonna go for a lunge?
Save Exia here. I know who you're rooting for with the Goomba and Senna battle going on. Newly signed Reliant driver we're talking to. I think you've switched teams more than anybody in this season.
Who, me?
Yeah. No, only 2. But you have used more than 2. You have used more than 2 cars.
I've used more than 2, yes.
Ninja does have DRS on Exia. Can he make it stick? It's really... Ninja is having quite a race trying to get around Exia. He hasn't been able to do so, but I think... Whoa, goes really wide out of that corner. Gravel. I don't think he's lost too much, though. He's still right behind him. Rufio is hanging right there. I got to give a shout, too.
Ninja just needs to collect himself and then go for it.
Double-digit points, just keeping it steady. Keeping it clean. Goomba 18 seconds behind in 6th.
Too much brother.
Yeah. And Senna.
Rufio might have a run at him.
I think he's a little too far back. Yeah, that's Kvyat territory right there if you're going to send the car, which is not going to work.
Oh, Rufio was very deep there.
Track is starting to get a little greasy. I don't know, maybe it's because of the overcast. Track won't be as hot. Maybe that's why these guys are struggling on these softs compared to qualifying. I know qualifying was sunny.
In that sense, I do understand why Killerfish is on hard.
Yeah, I don't think these softs have switched on. Not like they would in qualifying. That's why some of these guys are struggling. That's why I think Exia is really struggling. .21 laps out of 26
Senna is gaining
laps.
on Gumba though.
Third dinner is quietly pulling away. This is his to lose.
Come on, Rufio.
So on lap 22, we're gonna do it. We're gonna give you the driver of the day. So brainstorm who you're gonna think driver of the day is before we get and we announce it, sir. I think I already have my candidate.
I think I've already mentioned who my candidate's going to be.
Yeah. Let's see. So we are on tires. I mean, Senna is... It's going to be pretty close between Senna and third dinner. Senna is up 5 positions, and he did just switch to a wheel last night. Like, literally last night. So that's, you know, that's saying something.
Third dinner qualified in 8th or 9th, and is leading.
Yeah, he's up 7 positions. This will be his first victory, too, in SF1. So you can tell he's pumped.
And he didn't leave it to the pits either. He done the overtakes on track.
He did do the overcut. No. Yeah, he definitely did the overcut a little bit by 1 lap.
Yeah, 1 lap in the early stages, does that really matter? Towards the end of the race, he's already got the move done.
To me, but Ninja's right behind Exia. I was looking for a move. I almost missed that. I caught the tail end of it. These two are just going to have quite a battle. I can't wait to see the comments between these two at the end. Bearing they stay in the top 3. I'm quite glad I actually caught this race. This is one heck of a battle between everybody. Top 4 have just been...
Ninja's really close this time. Really
so close. He's going to have to hang it through.
Just got to keep it together. He's got to take a shallower line there.
One of the things I wanted to get into, I was watching your lap a couple of days ago that you sent me of this track. That right there, sector of the track, is definitely one where you gain a lot of time running no assists.
Yeah.
I can say that.
No, but you have to upshift. You get wheel spin in 5th.
Whoa!
Oh, Ninja!
What a way to maneuver himself out of that trouble. Oh, don't give me that camera view. I see the camera views are still terrible. So that's opened up the door to Rufio. Rufio might have a look. Can Ninja pull that gap back down? He's got 3 laps. So, with that being said, driver of the day, Mr. Evil, who are you going to vote for?
Third dinner. I did say he was going to win.
I think it's going to be a unanimous decision here. Third dinner for myself as well. So anybody in the comments, if you guys want to throw in
provided
driver of the
dinner
day.
Wins. Just put it down.
Yes, but that could be true. You know how much we end up having commentators curse in this league. He's got to hold it to win it. Like, literally hold it to win it. Exia has now pulled a bit of a gap, almost 2 seconds. Ninja might be kicking himself, goes really wide there. He's pushing that car as hard as he can. Third dinner, 4.4 seconds now.
I'm just watching Ninja's gears.
Yeah, to notice that some of these guys are shifting up to 8th and some of them are staying in 7th. Ultimately, I would say, if you're not hitting that 1200 RPM area, you would probably be best to keep it in 7th.
I wouldn't even touch 8th unless I was getting a tow.
Yeah, pretty much how it's going to go. So Exia 4.4 seconds behind. Ninja is starting to claw in that gap a little bit. Rufio's might be looking for a pounce. He does see Ninja 3rd place and Exia in 2nd place right ahead of him. So that might give him a little bit.
Rufio's tires are in better condition as well.
It might give him a little bit of inspiration to push. He does have DRS on Ninja. By me, I'm getting a bit parched. You guys excuse me for 2 seconds. Whoa, Rufio grabs a lot of grass. I'm going to grab myself some
He's
water.
closing the gap. Less than 3.5 seconds.
Alright, that's much better.
The gap between 3rd and Exia has closed down from 4.4 to 3.3. I'm sure 3rd made a mistake anywhere.
He is not running any ERS, so that might be a little bit of a factor. Exia is really low as well. Oh no, 3rd does get his first penalty.
But it's all good, because Exia's also got a penalty.
I'm watching the interval gap between the 2 brothers, Senna and Goomba. Can it come down a little bit more? Let's watch Senna through the Maggots section of this track. Wow, he's shifting down really hard, down to 4th. Don't know if I'd go through 4th in that. Once Senna gets the hang of the wheel, he's going to be rather quick. He'll be right back up there. So the gaps are pretty much holding. Next time around for 3rd dinner will be the final lap of this Grand Prix. Up through Silverstone. So 12 drivers entered today, and 7 are going to make it out.
It's a good ratio. We'll leave it there. It's a good ratio. It's more than half, isn't it?
This is true. Unfortunate for Druid and Verstappen, who crashed, I think, pretty much right at the beginning. 3rd dinner. On his way to begin his last lap. Does have somebody. Ninja has lost it. No, it's Ninja.
Yeah, he must have gone off. Has he got wing damage? Yeah, he's got wing damage. He's losing right end plate. He's got a 30-second... Is it 30 seconds? Around 30 seconds, he can make it. Just needs to take care of the penalty as well.
Yeah, he's missing an entire end plate. Rufio, I wonder if that was any collision between... Or if Ninja just lost it. Did not catch it.
But he can lose a lot of time going through...
yeah, it's amazing how much just that single little end plate.
What's the long right-hander called?
Don't ask.
I was saying it just the other day.
But I'm saying 3rd dinner here is going to be pumped. Last couple corners until he picks up his first SF1 victory. And it's going to be his home Grand Prix nonetheless, so that's got to be a good feeling. Let's ride on board with him. Exia is not too far behind. Penalties might come into play. 3rd dinner crosses the line and currently picks up the win. Exia is going to be 2nd. Staying in 2nd. Let's see if Rufio pips him. Yeah, 5-second stop go. Rufio gets himself into... So Rufio's finished 2nd in his home Grand Prix. Exia has fallen to 3rd, but it looks like he's going to stay there. If only Ninja could have held it. I think he might have had a look at 3rd. Here comes Ninja. Good recovery race for the season.
Be really gentle with the car.
Gets himself in the 4th. Killerfish, who had a very quiet race. Sometimes quiet is good. He's going to pick up a solid 5 points. I was not paying attention to who actually grabbed the fastest lap, which is ultimately an extra point. We'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Killerfish crosses the line in 5th.
Ninja Bear's got the fastest lap.
Ninja Bear. So look at
Yeah.
these two. The two brothers might see this in the future. Goomba outdoes his brother at the Silverstone Grand Prix. That is good bragging rights going in the weekend. Goomba, good solid race. Senna gets in 7th. That has been your race. Mr. Evil, if you can invite these drivers into this party.
I just got an achievement. Apparently I've reached level 50. What did I do?
I don't know. Maybe watching. There you have it. Third Dinner grabs his first win and victory in SF1 at his home Grand Prix, followed by Exia in 2nd. Actually, Captain Rufio in 2nd. Apologies, and Exia in 3rd. Just let me know when these guys are in here because
make sure I get screenshots.
Because I have my notifications off and I don't want to mess the stream up. So there you have it. Rundown. Third Dinner grabs the lead win. Captain Rufio 2nd. Exia in 3rd. Ninja Bear in 4th. Killerfish finishes 5th. Goomba 6th. Senna 7th. Catalunya 8th. Unfortunately DNFs. Cardinal had an unfortunate DNF 9th. Sherbert solid 10th, but unfortunately it was also a DNF. Verstappen, new driver, maybe getting a little comfortable with the league. He also DNF. And Druid, I'm not quite sure what happened there. He might have got tagged by a driver. We'll have to investigate that after this. But he also DNF. That has been your 12 drivers of this British Grand Prix.
Still waiting on Rufio. Third Dinner and Exia are here.
Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, I can hear you. Make sure
I
you
can
guys
hear you.
include your audio.
It's included.
Rufio
It's a
here
good
yet?
thing you won Third Dinner.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that.
Been telling everyone that you were going to win as well. And when I heard you started in like 8th or something, I was like, fuck's sake.
All right. Save
Oh,
it, save
no,
it,
I
save it for
haven't.
the interviews. We're gonna start with our 3rd place, P3 Exia. I feel like I'm a curse to the American drivers because every time I commentate on the SF1 races, we always have some unfortunate problems. So that might be my fault. But talk us through your race. I know it's not quite what you wanted, but I did hear a little snippet that this track wasn't one of your favorite tracks to drive. So
No,
floor is yours, sir.
This track is. This track is like my kryptonite. I can't find pace to save my life. Qualifying, I was just lucky that I went out towards the end, where the track was pretty much empty and the grip was high. I was able to put it P2, but the race was, it's just between Ninja and Third Dinner for the whole entire race, all on me until like the last 6 laps. The only time I could breathe, and then I had Ninja on me for like the remainder of it. It's just, this is probably one of the toughest drives I've ever had. I know with how this pace of everybody was, it should have been Dinner, Ninja, and Rufio on the podium, but I heard Ninja spun a little bit, and I ended up 3rd based on penalties, because coming into the pit lane a little too hot. Got the 5-second, but no, congratulations to the other two. Congratulations to Third Dinner on winning it. He had the pace throughout the whole thing, just was unlucky during qualifying.
A little candid bit that in the chat before the race, he did mention, ladies and gentlemen, that Exia was watching Third Dinner. Guess Third Dinner had pace. But cheers, man. Is there anything else you want to add, Carlos?
No, I mean, just want to say, you managed to defend really well. Like, I thought there were a few times where I thought Ninja or Third Dinner in the first stint were going to have you. And going into the last DRS straight, you always had a great exit coming up there. Like, everyone was top 4 of you, so 3 cars behind you all had toes. And not one of them were able to gain on you when you had no DRS. I felt like DRS was ineffective.
Yeah, no, I pretty much, when I entered Beckett's, I was on lean and low. And when I came out of it, I was on rich and hot lap. So it's pretty much whatever they had for DRS, I kind of went toe to toe with them. And I just stuck to my line coming up to, I believe, the corner Stowe, down the hanger straight. And then I just stuck my line and hoped that the rear end would hook, and it kept me there for, up to the next few corners before the main straight. But yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, it was a great race. Just a pity with what happened with Ninja towards the end. Would have been a nice mix.
Yeah.
So we're gonna switch it up, and I'm gonna let Carlos interview Rufio if we have him. I don't know. I actually have my notifications turned off, so.
He was in the party, but he's not in the party.
So he backed out. Okay, so we will not get to hear from Captain Rufio, which would have been interesting. So we're gonna move this train right along. Third dinner, congratulations, mate! You got first win at your home Grand Prix in SF1. I know that's got to be, a pumped up feeling. So I just want to hear, from your. I know you had the pace. I was watching qualifying right before I started the stream. Talk us through your race.
Oh, man, my arms are dead. That was really, really fun. I feel like I've really hit an up curve in SF1. That's 3 podiums in a row, first win. I was very unlucky in Q3 that my first lap I abandoned it, but then I had the pace for pole by a couple tenths and invalidated it round club round the last corner, which meant that the even slower, which would have got me in the mid pack, was still invalidated, and I just didn't have the fuel to do another run after that, which is why my qualifying time is 2.5 minutes, which, a little bit off the pace. It was a slow start. Yeah. I knew it was going to be tough. Going around turn 1, I just kept my nose clean. I think I gained 2 positions coming around down to the Wellington straight. I just kept it nice and soft and eased through the first bit of the stint. Tried to clear out, clean house a bit, and get through to start chasing. And then it was a really, really good battle. I had a lot of fun with. A massive shout out to Ninja. He's been really on the pace, and it's a shame to see him spin, but that's racing, and I'm sure he's going to be, out of everything, he's going to be the most disappointed. But he put in a great race. Exie put in a brilliant race. It was really hard to get past him. I had the pace, but I didn't have position until I think my softs were a lap easier, and no, good. Got to the front
just a question on the softs. So me and Carl, from what we were seeing, we thought everyone was struggling to get their softs going. It wasn't as action-packed as Stint 1 was. I don't know, I just thought the intervals, they just started to grow a lot bigger.
Yeah, when you need to get the softs switched on. You need to get them managed really well, otherwise they will drop off like crazy. And on a track like Silverstone, where you're going around one curve and you're going around cops flat out, like we saw with Ninja, if you just catch it, if your rears light up a little bit too much, you're gone. So you've really got to manage that, and that, I guess, is one of the things that helped both Exia and Rufio as well up to the podiums. Rufio's really been caught out with penalties, but mostly due to myself. Austria, I nabbed a podium from him by 0.1 of a second due to penalties, and I guess he's got his karma. He's come back round. He gained a position out of it. Honestly, I'm just sad I didn't get the fastest lap.
No, I was actually going to add.
Wanted a full 26.
What was it? 2 things.
Exactly.
I want to say that between the 4 of you drivers today was amazing, watching all 4 of you guys pretty much battle for the win. And I don't think there was at any point that tire race that you guys were with, I think it was 5 seconds from each other, all from 1st to 4th.
Yeah, that was really good fun. I had a good race. That was really, really fun. I'd do it all again. I'm sure Exia would cringe at the thought of doing it all again.
Would he do it again from
I
8th
think-
or from pole?
You know what? I loved fighting through the pack. If we had a full lobby, I'd love to do it from 20th and just see what can be done. But no, it was. If I could nail down the qualifying, it'd be fun.
No,
just to
I
do
know
it
how you
wherever,
feel.
Whenever.
I'm terrible in qualifying. Exia will tell you that. He knows.
No, I don't.
But guys, congratulations. I wish Rufio was here. I could talk to him, but he, I guess, had different plans. But this has been
He had
the
a connection
SF1.
issue. I just tried inviting him.
Oh, okay. But this has been the SF1 British Grand Prix, and it has been won by British drivers, so that's always great. So, Exia, it's on you to win the United States Grand Prix, sir. You have to do it. I'm telling you now.
Oh, no pressure. Yay.
No, but cheers, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time, tomorrow, if you want to catch GP2, it's on same time, same track. If it's with GP2 drivers, and they like to get a little punchy themselves. I know that there's a couple battles in there. I believe Hilly is on board. Livid's there. I can't remember who's in third, but I believe Carlos, you're going to be streaming those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Me and Mark, so it's gonna be something.
Stepping it up. Same channel. Catch it tomorrow. Until then, we will be back for the German Grand Prix next Friday, same time. Thank you guys again. Until next week, we will see you soon.